Okay, Taurus. I just pulled the cards for this reading, and honestly, I need to sit down. Because what came through is intense. Someone out there is absolutely fascinated by you, and the energy around this situation is building to something really significant. Let me walk you through what the cards are showing me, because this is not your typical reading. So the first card that came out is the Chariot, and right away I can feel this forward momentum energy. Someone is actively moving toward you with serious determination. This is not passive interest. This is someone who has made a decision about you. The Chariot always represents victory and willpower. So whoever this person is, they have been watching you, thinking about you, and now they are ready to take action. What strikes me about this card in your reading is the level of control and focus it represents. This person is not being impulsive or reckless. They are being strategic about how they approach you. They might have been hesitating before, maybe watching from a distance, but something shifted, and now they are committed to pursuing whatever this connection is between you two. The fascinating part is that the Chariot suggests they see this as something worth fighting for, worth putting effort into. You are not just a passing interest to them. You represent something they genuinely want to achieve or attain in their life. This could be someone from your work environment, someone you see regularly in your routine, or even someone who has been in your orbit for a while but never made their intentions clear until now. The energy feels masculine, but it could also be someone with very strong, decisive energy, regardless of gender. What I want you to understand about this card is that when the Chariot appears in matters of fascination and attraction, it means the person is willing to overcome obstacles to get to you. If there are complications, distance, or other barriers, they are determined to handle those challenges because they see you as the prize at the finish line. This is someone who does not give up easily and who has the confidence to believe they can win your attention and affection. The next card that appeared is Nine of Wands, and this adds such an interesting layer to the story. Nine of Wands talks about resilience and guarding yourself after past battles. I feel like this person who is so fascinated by you has been through some difficult experiences before. They might have been hurt in past relationships or disappointed by people they trusted, and because of that they have built walls around themselves. But here's what makes this so powerful in your reading. Despite those walls and despite their natural defensiveness, their fascination with you is strong enough that they are willing to be vulnerable again. That takes tremendous courage. Nine of Wands also suggests they are approaching this situation with caution, not because they do not want you, but because they want to do this right. They do not want to rush and mess things up. They are being protective of both their heart and of the potential connection with you. This card tells me they have been observing you carefully, noticing how you handle yourself, watching how you treat others, paying attention to your character, and everything they have observed has only increased their fascination. There is also an element here where they might be waiting for the right moment to approach you or reveal their feelings. They are not going to just blurt everything out awkwardly. They want to time it perfectly. The Nine of Wands person is strategic and patient, even when they are burning with interest inside. If you have noticed someone who seems interested but also holding back, someone who looks at you intensely but then seems guarded when you interact, this could be them. They are fascinated but also scared of getting hurt, so they are moving carefully. Now the third card is Four of Wands, and oh my goodness, this is where things get exciting. Four of Wands is one of the most beautiful cards for celebrations, foundations, and happy unions. After the determination of the Chariot and the cautious approach of Nine of Wands, we get this card that shows the potential outcome is absolutely positive. Four of Wands represents stability, commitment, and joyful celebrations. In the context of someone being fascinated with you, this card suggests that if this connection develops, it has the potential to become something solid and real. This is not just a fleeting crush or temporary attraction. This could actually build into something meaningful that you both celebrate. The Four of Wands often appears when talking about engagements, moving in together, or reaching a relationship milestone that makes both people genuinely happy. So the fascination this person feels for you is not shallow or purely physical. It goes deeper than that. They are fascinated by the idea of building something with you, creating a life together, establishing a foundation. This person might already be imagining future scenarios with you, thinking about what it would be like to be in a committed relationship with you, picturing celebrations and happy moments together. The Four of Wands also suggests harmony and compatibility. So there is a natural ease between you two, even if you have not fully explored it yet. When you do connect on a deeper level, things will flow surprisingly well. This card is telling me that the strong thing that is going to happen between you two is likely a significant step forward in your connection, something that solidifies the bond and brings genuine happiness to both of you. The fourth card is Ten of Cups, and I actually got chills when this came out because Ten of Cups is the ultimate card of emotional fulfillment and lasting happiness. This person is not just fascinated with you on a surface level. They are fascinated with the idea of complete emotional fulfillment with you. Ten of Cups represents the dream of the perfect relationship, the fantasy of finding your person and building a beautiful life together filled with love, joy, and emotional satisfaction. This person sees you as someone who could give them that level of happiness. They look at you and they see potential for the kind of love that people write songs about. the kind of relationship that makes them feel complete. This is deep emotional fascination, not just attraction. They are fascinated by your heart, your soul, your emotional depth. 10 of Cups also suggests family and long-term commitment. So this person might be at a point in their life where they are ready for something serious and permanent. When they think about you, they do not just think about dating or having fun, they think about building an entire life together. The strong thing that is going to happen between you two could very well be a conversation, or a moment where the depth of their feelings becomes clear, where they express just how much you mean to them and how seriously they see the potential of your connection. This card also indicates that you deserve this kind of love and happiness, that the universe is aligning to bring you emotional fulfillment through this connection. Trust that what is developing here has the potential to be genuinely beautiful and lasting. Asterisk, the 5th card is Page of Cups, and this gives me such sweet, tender energy. Page of Cups is the messenger of emotions, the one who brings news of feelings and emotional opportunities. In your reading, this card confirms that this person who is fascinated with you is going to communicate their feelings to you. The page is young and sincere in energy, even if the person is older in years. Their feelings have this fresh, genuine, almost innocent quality to them. They are not playing games or trying to manipulate you. Their fascination is real and heartfelt. Page of Cups also represents creative and romantic gestures, so when this person does reveal their feelings, they might do it in a thoughtful or creative way. Maybe through a heartfelt message, a meaningful gift, or a romantic gesture that shows they have been paying attention to what you like and who you are. This card also suggests that you might receive some kind of emotional news or message soon that surprises you in a good way. It could be a confession of feelings, an invitation to spend time together, or some other communication that makes their interests clear. The Page of Cups energy is hopeful and optimistic, full of emotional possibility. This person genuinely believes in the magic of love and connection, and they see that magic when they look at you. They are not jaded or cynical, even if they have been hurt before. They still believe in the possibility of finding real love with the right person, and they think you might be that person. Asterisk now, the 6th card is 3 of Swords. And this is where the reading gets more complex and honestly more real. 3 of Swords represents heartbreak, pain, and difficult truths. This card appearing in your reading tells me that either you, this person, or both of you have experienced significant heartbreak in the past. There is pain in the history here, wounds that have not completely healed. For you, Taurus, this might represent past relationships where you were hurt, betrayed, or disappointed. You might have built walls around your heart because of those painful experiences, and the idea of letting someone new in feels scary. The 3 of Swords in this position suggests that part of what is going to happen between you and this person involves confronting those old wounds, acknowledging the pain from the past so that you can move forward into something healthier. This person who is fascinated with you might also be carrying their own 3 of Swords energy, their own history of heartbreak that makes them cautious. But here is the important part. This card appearing in your reading is not a warning that you will get hurt again. It is actually showing that healing is possible through this connection. Sometimes we need to acknowledge our pain before we can fully open up to new love. The strong thing that is going to happen might involve vulnerable conversations about past hurt, about fears and insecurities, about what you both need to feel safe in a relationship. These conversations, while potentially uncomfortable, are what will create the depth and trust necessary for something real to develop. 3 of Swords is also about release and letting go. So this connection might be the catalyst that finally helps you release the pain you have been carrying from past relationships. The 7th card is Judgment, and wow, this card is massive. Judgment represents awakening, revelation, and significant life transitions. This is a card of rebirth and transformation, of seeing things clearly for the first time and making choices based on that new understanding. In your reading, Judgment suggests that this situation with someone being fascinated with you is part of a larger spiritual awakening or life transformation you are going through. You are being called to rise to a new level of consciousness about love, relationships, and what you truly deserve. This person appearing in your life is not random, it is part of your journey toward becoming the highest version of yourself. Judgment also indicates that truths are going to be revealed. Things that have been hidden or unclear are going to come to light. You might suddenly see this person in a completely new way, understanding things about them and about the connection that you did not see before. Or they might reveal something to you that changes everything, that makes you realize the depth of their feelings and the significance of what is developing between you. Judgment is also about forgiveness and release. So as I mentioned with 3 of Swords, this connection is going to help you let go of past pain and judgment against yourself or others. You are being given a fresh start, an opportunity to approach love from a wiser, more awakened place. The strong thing that is going to happen has a fated quality to it, like the universe has orchestrated this moment for your growth and evolution. Pay attention to what unfolds because it is more significant than it might appear on the surface. The 8th card is Knight of Wands, and the energy just intensified again. Knight of Wands is passion, adventure, and bold action. This knight does not hesitate or overthink. When they want something, they go after it with enthusiasm and confidence. In your reading, this card could represent the energy this person is going to bring when they finally make their move. Or it could represent the energy of the connection itself. Either way, things are about to get exciting. Knight of Wands suggests that whatever has been building in the background is about to burst forward in a rush of energy and action. This person might suddenly become much more direct and bold in their pursuit of you, making their intentions unmistakably clear. Or a situation might arise that forces both of you to confront what is happening between you, an event or circumstance that accelerates the connection. The Knight of Wands is also incredibly charming and passionate, so expect the energy between you to feel electric and alive. There will be chemistry, excitement, maybe even a bit of healthy competition or playful tension. This card suggests spontaneous moments, unexpected invitations, adventures together that help you bond. The Knight of Wands person knows how to make things fun and exciting. They bring a sense of adventure and possibility to your life. If you have been feeling stuck or bored, this connection is going to shake things up in the best way. Just be aware that Knight of Wands energy can sometimes be a bit impulsive or moving too fast. So while you ride this wave of excitement, also stay grounded in what you truly want and need from a relationship. The ninth card is Two of Swords, and this is interesting because it represents a decision point, a moment where you are going to have to choose. Two of Swords shows someone blindfolded, holding two swords in perfect balance, unable to see clearly but trying to maintain equilibrium. In your reading, this suggests that at some point in this unfolding situation, you are going to face a decision about this person and this connection. You might feel confused or uncertain about what to do, weighing your options carefully. Two of Swords often appears when we are avoiding a decision because we are afraid of making the wrong choice, or when we need more information before we can commit to a direction. The blindfold in the card suggests that you might not have all the information you need yet, or that your emotions or past experiences are blocking your ability to see the situation clearly. The decision you face might be whether to open your heart and take a risk on this connection, or whether to stay protected behind your walls. It might be about choosing between this person and someone or something else in your life, or about deciding how much vulnerability you are willing to show. What is important to understand about Two of Swords is that the decision cannot be avoided forever. Eventually the blindfold has to come off and a choice has to be made. The card is encouraging you to trust your intuition beneath the confusion, to feel into what is right for you rather than just thinking about it logically. Sometimes our minds create confusion when our hearts actually know the answer already. Take your time with this decision, gather the information you need, but do not let fear be the only thing holding you back from something potentially beautiful. Asterisk the 10th and final card is Six of Cups, and I love this as the closing energy of your reading. Six of Cups represents nostalgia, innocence, and genuine sweetness in connections. This card often appears when talking about soulmate connections, people we have known before in past lives, or relationships that have a feeling of coming home. In your reading, Six of Cups suggests that this person who is so fascinated with you might actually be someone from your past, either from earlier in this life or from a past life connection. Even if you have just met them recently, there is something familiar about them, something that makes you feel like you have known them forever. Six of Cups brings an energy of purity and authenticity to relationships, stripping away all the games and pretense to reveal genuine caring and affection. This person's fascination with you is not complicated by ulterior motives or hidden agendas. It is simple and real. They just genuinely like who you are and want to be close to you. Six of Cups also represents healing through love, the kind of sweet, nurturing affection that helps mend old wounds. After the heartbreak of Three of Swords, Six of Cups shows that this connection has the power to restore your faith in love and help you feel safe opening your heart again. The strong thing that is going to happen between you two will have this quality of returning home, of finding peace and joy in each other's presence. There might be moments of nostalgia, sharing childhood memories, or bonding over shared experiences from the past. Six of Cups is also about generosity and kindness, so expect this person to be genuinely kind and giving toward you, showing care through small, thoughtful gestures that demonstrate they are paying attention to what brings you happiness. So Taurus, let me bring all of this together for you because the story the cards are telling is actually quite clear. Someone is deeply fascinated with you, and this is not shallow or temporary interest. This person sees you as someone special, someone who represents everything they've been hoping to find. They are approaching this connection with a combination of determination and caution, moving forward toward you with purpose but also being careful because they have been hurt before and they do not want to mess this up. There is a strong potential for this connection to develop into something genuinely beautiful and lasting, the kind of relationship that brings real emotional fulfillment and happiness to both of you. However, both of you are carrying wounds from past relationships, and part of what needs to happen is healing those old hurts so you can both show up fully in this new connection. There is going to be a moment of revelation or awakening where the truth of this situation becomes clear, where you see each other and the potential of this connection in a new light. The energy is going to intensify soon with bold action and passionate movement forward. But you are also going to face a decision about whether you are ready to take this risk and open your heart. Ultimately, this connection has a sweet, healing quality to it. A feeling of coming home and finding someone who truly sees you and cares about you in an authentic way. The strong thing that is about to happen is likely the culmination of all this building energy. The moment when everything comes out into the open and you both have to decide what you want to do about this connection between you. It could be a confession of feelings, a significant conversation, or a situation that forces you both to acknowledge what has been developing. Whatever form it takes, it is going to be intense and meaningful, not something you can just brush aside or ignore. Asterisk. My advice to you, Taurus, is to stay open to the possibility of this connection while also honoring your own healing journey. You do not have to rush into anything or force yourself to be vulnerable before you are ready, but also do not let old pain completely block you from something that could be really beautiful. Trust your intuition about this person and about what is developing. Pay attention to how they make you feel, to whether their actions match their words, to whether they show up consistently with genuine care and respect. The cards are showing massive potential here, but potential only becomes reality when both people choose to show up with courage and authenticity. Let me know if you felt this reading resonating with your situation. Does any of this sound familiar? Have you noticed someone showing interest or behaving in ways that align with what the cards are showing? I would love to hear your thoughts on this.